all you gamers, collectors and beings alike. Welcome to my channel, Spartan Tano here, and today we're going to be talking about the 6 biggest tactics to win consistently at Pokemon Unite. Now, whenever we talk about tactics in a MOBA, we need to remember that these are heavily team-based games, so really the whole team needs to be following these tactics, which can be difficult when you can't speak to your teammates. But if you are at least following this guide, then you know that you're doing the best that you can to help your team. So let's get stuck straight in, and remember, if you're enjoying the video, a like and a subscribe goes a long way. So the first tactic is to be mindful of spawn time at the beginning of the game. So a lot of time when I'm playing, I see that our team will take the first goal and then push straight onto the second one straight away, only to lose the team fight due to the other team spawning in quite quickly. Now, not only does this give the other team experience, but it also leaves our first goal open. A far more effective tactic here would be to take the first goal and then go back to either heal, defend or level up some more on some wild Pokemon. The less that you're respawning after fights, the more likely you are to win. So it's important to remember at the beginning of the game, respawn times are really low and the enemy team will be back before you realise. And the next tactic is last hitting. So I still don't think a lot of people know about this yet, or they're just being selfish. But in Pokemon Unite, you get the most experience from wild Pokemon if you were the one to get the last hit on that Pokemon. Now what this means is that you really want to be saving those last hits for the Pokemon on your team that need to level up quicker. For example, if you have a Cinderace on your side, you want him to level up much quicker than your Slowbro. A high level Cinderace near the start of the game could give you a huge lead. So allow your high damage Pokemon those final hits to start getting the edge on the enemy team really early on. Next one we have is Team Fight Dreadnought. So you'll hear this on every guide video for Pokemon Unite, but Dreadnought is the most important wild Pokemon to attack other than Zapdos. Not only does taking out Dreadnought give your whole team a shield, but they also get a buttload of XP for it. Linking into the previous point, if you can level up quicker than the enemy team, you're going to start to dominate that team. If your team manages to win a few Dreadnought fights during a game, you're highly likely to win. Depending on how you tackle Zapdos, obviously. Dreadnought spawns after 3 minutes have passed, so the top clock will say 7 minutes left. And once you've taken Dreadnought, then you make your way up to the top level to take Rotom if it's still there. But if you do manage to take Dreadnought a few times throughout the game, you're more than likely going to be the team that's got the better edge. Okay, so for the fourth tactic, we have don't attack Zapdos first if you are winning. Now, many times I've seen a winning team attack Zapdos as soon as it spawns, and then it either gets stolen off them at the last hit, or they lose the team fight and end up losing the game. Zapdos can change a losing game into an easy win. All the time in the game it's leading up to this big fight. If you are winning, you have no reason to attack Zapdos and try to score more points. You're far better off team defending Zapdos, fighting the enemy trying to capture it, and if you work together and kill the other team, they're going to have a lengthy respawn time that will enable you to win. If you do end up having to take Zapdos, and you're a sly little Pikachu or a Gengar, then you're likely to be able to get the final hit and steal it from the enemy team. So if you stand behind the wall and once it's weak, drop your AoE attack or direct hit attack and watch the enemy team rage as you steal that Zapdos. But the biggest thing to remember is that if you are winning and you're in a huge lead, you have no reason to be attacking that Zapdos. You are far better off defending it as a team and leaving that Zapdos to be able to just live its life. Now, just before I tell you the final 2 tactics, I'd like to take a second to thank you for watching and ask if you did enjoy the video, drop it a like, and if you enjoy this kind of content, hit that subscribe button as well. I'm just starting out this YouTube, but I am really enjoying it, and I will have plenty more Pokemon content to come. So yeah, hit that subscribe button if you like the Pokemon content, and if you like the video, then drop it a like and I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, so let's crack on with the 5th tactic. So the 5th tactic is to practice different Pokemon. So this is pretty much MOBA 101. You won't always be able to use your main Pokemon. There'll be a time where someone beats you to picking that Pokemon, that Pikachu or that Charizard. And if you find yourself sat there thinking, well, I can't use any of the Pokemon, then you're going to be no use to your team for the whole game. You need to practice different Pokemon and find yourself a backup Pokemon, as well as an alternate backup in case your backup is taken. I would strongly advise trying different Pokemon with different roles, as a team full of attackers is as likely to win against a well-balanced team. And finally, we have the 6th tactic. Utilise the first 2 goals. This is something I hardly see anyone taking advantage of, but it's far easier to score in the first 2 goals than the ones after it. The enemy can jump to the second goals, making it easy for them to ambush you and to stop you scoring. However, the first set of goals they have to travel to after jumping, meaning this is where you should be attempting to score the most points. Now, if you've managed to get their goal down to only 2 needed to score it, then you still have a goal that you can put 50 points into with ease. So don't just put 2 or 10 points into this goal and get rid of it, utilise it and score big. As you can see here, I see the goal only needs 5 and I have 26, so I go looking for some more points to put the full 40 in. Doing this means I haven't had to squeeze those points into those harder goals. So there's all 6 tactics that if the team follows will guarantee wins in Pokemon Unite. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more Pokemon Unite tips and tricks.